Collin, I know that you guys lost the game, but did it feel different offensively? I mean, you had a career high 12 assists tonight. Did you feel something clicking?
I would say just going into the game, just pretty much just knowing I got to make sure I put my teammates in the right spots, the right positions to score. Got really good shooters, and really good players on the team. So just try to pick and choose when to shoot, when not to shoot, but also make sure I create for others. And I feel like I did that tonight. Created for my teammates, and I just got to continue to build off of it and just continue to grow. I was working on it earlier this morning during shoot around. So.
There are a couple times.
Assists for you. Did you know that it was a career high?
No, I didn't know that. Honestly, I was just trying to make plays. I know I sat down with coach, and he just was like, you gotta make sure you're running the team, running the show, and I feel like I did that pretty well tonight.
There are a couple times where you celebrated an assist, you celebrated a dunk, you got pretty fired up. What does it mean to you to see kind of you getting those assists and especially, having some role in the success of your teammates?
It feels good. It definitely feels good just to know that trying to build that trust and trying to build that between my teammates and know I'm gonna make sure I make the right plays for them each and every time, whether it's shoot or pass. And I'm not gonna be perfect at times, but just continue to trust me and continue to know that I'm find them when they're open.
What did you see on film? In terms of some of the mistakes that you made, against the Clippers and try to translate it into, some of the good things that you did tonight?
Just being aggressive. I feel like when I'm aggressive, then I'm able to see things a lot better. But when I'm thinking about pass, then my mind's already made up. So when I'm thinking about being aggressive, whether it's pass or score, I feel like I'm able to either shoot the ball or just make the right decision. So just picking and choosing my spots and going from there.
We tell you were a little dejected about how Monday night's game went. What's the conversation been like with Will? Just when you have a game like that, kind of what's his message to you in terms of just keep going?
Absolutely, just pretty much keep going. I felt like on Monday night it wasn't all bad. At the end of the day, you have those nights. I just didn't make shots down the stretch, but I felt like I played pretty well, and I just got to continue to build off of it. And he was able to tell me, I don't know if y'all seen it he was like, you're good. We had a little discussion, and he got on me, which I need. At the end of the day, I need that, and I need him to just continue to coach me hard and know that I'm going to just continue to try to learn.
What was he getting on you about in that moment? Do you remember?
I don't remember, but I know it was something. I know I didn't do it tonight.
He said you're sometimes your harshest critic. Do you think that's true, and how do you think that plays in your kind of mentality in the game?
Man, I feel like I definitely am really hard on myself at times, and I feel like I just gotta give myself some grace. And I feel like if I miss a shot, I'm like, come on, you gotta make the next one. And I know at the end of the day I'm not gonna be perfect, but just continue to build, just continue to know I didn't play a whole year of basketball, and it's coming. It's definitely coming, and my rhythm's coming, and I'm gonna figure it out. And when I do, it's gonna be scary.
How much do you have to remind yourself that you only played 18, 19 games?
Yeah, well, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. It's early in the season, and we have a really good team. So now I'm just trying to continue to stay together. We make sure we don't split. Make sure we just stay as one, and we're gonna be fine. At the end, every good team has their bumps in the road, and we just have ours right now. We're gonna hit it and just keep going.
What about you specifically? You've only played that many games in a year.
Man, wait, what do you mean?
Do you have to remind yourself that I'm only 19 games in after being out for 8-10 months?
Man, it feels good. It definitely feels good, but I definitely have to remind myself at night when I'm watching the game back, man, that's a play I would have made and jumped off this leg and not thought about it, or I would have stole the ball there. And just continue to give myself some grace and know that playing 11 games last year and not being able to move and stuff for months and months. So just give myself some grace and know that it's early in the season and I'm gonna be fine.
All right. Go.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
You did so great. Just so great.
Thank you.
What do you take away from, a game like tonight where you guys struggle to defend, over 48 minutes. And it just looked like Detroit kind of dictated the terms of the engagement, for lack of a better term.
I mean, honestly, it just sucks. I think we're a way better team than them. And tonight they were better than us. They wanted it more. And I feel like this is the most important game of the year just because of the loss in LA. And then with the schedule we have coming up, this was a must-win for us. And we didn't execute, we didn't get back in defense, and that's been a problem. We're like 29th in transition, but 3rd in half court. So we just gotta be better. Gotta stick together and get these 2 on the road.
Coach Hardy said that he didn't feel like you guys played with that chip on your shoulder really. Do you guys feel like you've kind of lost that a little bit?
I don't think we lost it because we great players and we're a lot of underdogs, but I do feel like with the season that we have so far, we think it's gonna be a little bit easier, and that's how we can't play. We gotta play like with dog mentality and try to win every game, go for loose balls, things like that to make it scrappy.
Transition, like you said, has been a problem all season. Is there anything that you can say that like that's the reason that we haven't been that good, or this is what we have to do better?
I think we have to make better decisions on if we're crashing or getting back. I feel like sometimes we crash late, or even little plays like stabbing the ball in the half court, like trying to get the steal at half court and then the guy blows by you. Starting with me, I had that tonight. But we just gotta be better and communicate. It's hard to practice with our season, with our schedule. We haven't had a real true practice in like weeks, so. But that's how it is in this league. There's no excuses. We gotta make sure we talk to each other and get back.
Have you been under the weather for a while?
I'm okay.
Collin had a career high 12 assists tonight. Obviously, it's a learning process for him getting subbed in, starting in place of Mike. How did you feel about the way he played tonight?
I think this is one of his best games for the year. Not just because he didn't score the ball or he got into the ball a lot on the defensive end, made it tough for Ivy. And then, like you said, career high in assists. He's making a difference in the game. He's learning to play that starting position, especially with that group. He's done an amazing job. Continue to learn and grow.
What was the team reaction after the late kind of elbow to Lowry's face?
I think we reacted too much. As a leader, I try to get the group to, next play mentality. We can't let that be the determining factor of our game, and it wasn't. Sometimes calls don't go our way, and that's where we got to become great and just focus on ourselves and not worry about the refs or the other team or anybody else.
Do you think that became an issue in this game a little bit, paying attention too much to the foul calling?
Even I was complaining that we only had 1 free throw and not until the second half, I believe. So, but like I said, it's basketball. Things are gonna happen. The refs did a good job tonight. Of course, we wish they could have made some calls on our end, but it didn't happen. And I don't think that's why we lost the game. I think we gotta get back in transition and continue to be together as a team.
Walker doesn't get a really friendly whistle. He picks up a lot of offensive fouls that seem kind of ticky-tack. What does he have to do? Does he just have to, do you need to start talking to the refs at some point?
I always talk to the refs. Every game I go up to every ref and ask how they're doing. I try to study them and, see if they have families and stuff like that, little things like that. And I told Walker from the beginning of the season he's not going to get any calls this whole year. So you got to fight through and continue to do what you're doing. I don't think he should change anything. He sets great screens. Sometimes they call, sometimes they don't. But as a rookie, they're going to make those calls. And it's his job to continue to stay strong and continue to learn that that's the game of basketball.